Believe it to receive it. Unlock the power of belief, visualization, and manifestation. So, what if the only thing standing between you and your next level is belief? What if that is the only thing? Believe it to receive it. And I know that we've heard this many times. It's such a popular thing. You know, I heard it all in church all the time. Believe it to receive it. You know, religion has that down. Um, but it's true. It is absolutely the truth. It is actually probably a universal law. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure that it is. So, if that's the only thing that's standing between you and whatever it is that you desire, your next level is belief, let's dive into it. Now, before you get settled, make sure that you like this video, especially if you're loving this content. Share it out to people that need it and subscribe as well. Thank you so much for hanging out and joining me. It's a mantra. It is more than a mantra. It's a spiritual technology. When you align your belief with your vision, you activate the divine laws of manifestation. Just like I told you, I know it's a law. This is where faith meets frequency in this journey. And so you'll learn how to dissolve doubt and amplify your inner vision and embody the energy of what it is that you desire the most before it even shows up. And so that really is the key to belief. Embodying the energy of the thing that you desire before it even shows up. And so you can create affirmations to help you with this. You can also do visualizations, but the thing about visualization is, and I did a video on this yesterday, so make sure you go back and check. I will try to link that video to this one, but it is an amazing tool, visualization is. But visualization will not work without belief. So if you don't believe, you have a problem believing, visualization is not going to do anything for you because you are not going to be able to see the thing that you are wanting or desiring or manifesting. And so through the power of belief, intentional visualization, and consistent energetic alignment, you'll learn how to co-create with the universe and call in those miracles like they're your birthright, because they are. They are your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. And so with this, I'm super excited to share with y'all, because the thing I learned in my journey is that you can try to visualize, but if you don't believe it, it's not even going to happen. You're not going to get anything but frustrated. So you have to figure out a way. You have to set yourself up so that you can believe. One of the ways that I have done this and that I do this on a regular basis, matter of fact, just before I came on here, I did it because I'm having my breakfast, which is a shake. And I do mirror work. And so I stood in the mirror and I tell myself all of the things that I want, all the things that I desire, and I tell myself who I am. Because typically when you believe, you begin to become the thing that you are desiring. You begin to become the thing that you are desiring. And so as you start shifting into this frequency, because make no mistake, it is a frequency. Believing is a frequency. And so when you start to shift into this frequency where you begin to believe the things that you are desiring, the things that you are manifesting, the things that you are co-creating with God, with the source, with the universe, because it is a co-creation. Because you can't create it without God, and God can't create it without you, because you and God are one. And so as we step into this and we begin to get in alignment, and so like I said, mirror work is one of the tools that I use, and it's just a tool because belief is the thing. Mirror work is the tool that helps me because I see myself as I'm saying these things, and it's something about seeing yourself as you are saying these things that just, works. How you doing? Welcome in. So the thing is when you begin to do this work and you begin to see this thing for yourself, You begin to see little things. You start small, because what happens a lot of times is you will begin to not, you will begin to see the things that you are believing for, because you're standing in that space. You're standing in that frequency. And then you get to start moving forward with your manifestations. Why? Because you can believe. Because once you can believe, then you can visualize. You can believe and then you can visualize. Because what happens when you try to visualize without believing it is you get frustrated because it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you can't see it. And it's so amazing because Neville Goddard speaks on this all the time, and I talk about it all the time because I do it. The feeling is indeed the secret. The feeling is indeed the secret. So, if you are in this space where you are wanting to manifest and you're moving the needle and you're hoping and wishing and praying, start believing. Start putting yourself in that space where you just believe and you feel it. And you know what? It feels so good, because I'm telling you, I have gone from this place where I just couldn't believe. And I think about it now, I know that it was because of so many things that happened in my past. Because I was raised in deep religion, Pentecostal. And so it's a lot of dogma and a lot of manipulation and brainwashing and all this stuff that goes with that particular area of religion. And so I realized that I had been raised, in the church, but I didn't believe, and I realized why. Because so many times I would pray, but of course, many times we are not taught to pray, and we are not taught to pray as we should. And so I realized that I wasn't getting the things that I was believing God for. I believe God for this, I believe God for that, but I wasn't getting those things. And so I was like, I don't know, what is the problem? Does God not like me? I went through this whole phase. As I was deconstructing from the church, I went through this whole phase. Maybe God doesn't like me. Maybe there is no God, all of these things. And I know today that there is a God and I love God. But I will not participate in the religion, but I do love God. And, Jesus is my main man. So those are things. But, once you step into that space where you believe the things that you're saying, and sometimes it takes a little while to say the things to yourself so that you can believe them. And that's okay. It is okay. Actually, it is perfect. So, if you are looking for help with this, learning how to believe and having some support with your manifestation practices and processes, learning how to use your spiritual gifts in these processes, especially, you might want to join my membership. Remember who TF you are, and it is in my stand store. I will drop the link in the comments once I finish this video. But you could also check out the link in the description to the stand store. That is where it is. You can join there. It is $47 a month, y'all, and we're going to do a live Zoom class every month. There is an opportunity for everyone that is in the membership to get a monthly, a session with me once a month. I'll do a drawing for all the people that are in the membership to reward y'all and give somebody a free session. So that is something that I have going. It is in my stand store again. I also have some free and paid resources in the stand store. And if you are still here and you're checking out some things, look in the description and look at my Amazon links, because I am a affiliate, so I do get a small commission. I would love that. I am a budding creator, and I would love that. And I thank you for being here and sharing this out as well, because I am monetizing on this platform. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Again, check out my stand store. Free and paid resources are available for you there. And I would love it if you would continue watching videos. so that we can grow together. So again, thank you so much for joining me. This is Tammy signing out with the $1 billion voice. I will definitely be back again on tomorrow with some more goodies. I'm going to continue to talk about belief. Thank you so much. Bye now.